Hi everyone, it's Jim Hamble here with some bowling basics and also bowling, I want to say hacks, to help you go take your game to the next level. From as simple as just how to hold the ball and just kind of how to aim. Let's start off at the beginning. So make sure that when you have a ball like this, which is very similar to the one you might find in a bowling alley, it's always thumb, middle finger, ring finger, and then flip it over. You want it to have it like this, and if you don't only have a ball, and you could just hold it like this with your hand underneath the ball, and the other hand should, when you're holding it, should kind of be giving support. So this way, when you are not you're just kind of pushing it and letting it drop and kind of letting the ball swing on its own. You never want to see a student, or if you see anybody doing it like this, you're going to hurt your wrist. Because just imagine there's 12 frames in a game, and if you bowl more than that, you're going to be doing a lot of bowling. So it's good for muscular strength and muscular endurance. Best way to get a strike especially is bowling pins work like dominoes. The ball is actually going to be really only making contact with maybe 3 or 4 pins. So let's use a pocket. So for right-handed bowlers, this is the 1-3 pocket. For left-handed bowlers, this is the 1 pocket. A lot of times on a regular bowling lane, the ball will kind of be curving in and spinning towards it, or you could just kind of angle and throw it in there. So when the ball comes in, it's kind of going this way, but then the other pins are doing the rest of the work. Sometimes in bowling, remember, straighter is greater. In bowling, a standard lane is 60 feet long. That's not including the approach, which is this little area where you see with the little dots. Now, in bowling, it's kind of hard to see because like in football, you can see they're still on the floor. It's going to be slippery, but in bowling, you never really quite know until you actually try it out. So that's something to keep in mind. With the rugs, or even if you're using a bare floor, like a gym floor or even a cafeteria, that could also determine some of how the ball will roll and react. And it's very important so that this way you want to try to actually not just work hard, but work smart. If you're going to be doing a lot of rolling, your arms might get tired if you're consistent, like we were doing tossing and sliding, where you're going and using your whole arm. A lot of times you really want to just use your fingers. That's not to say not to use the rest of your arm, but that's really the key to it, is letting your fingers, like you're taking your drink of water. I start off on these lines, about these circles back here. Those arrows are where I'm going to aim, and that's going to help me line up everything. So everything's right there. Oh, I didn't get a strike. That's also another crazy thing about bowling. I feel like it's a sport that you could get really good at and learn a lot about, but it's one that you can never really master. But hopefully these tips and tricks will help you bring your bowling to the next level.